Hey guys, it's Zack Attack here, and today we're gonna be looking at this video. Piers Morgan versus Joey Carstrong. Apparently Joey's back on the Piers Morgan show. So anyway, let's get right into this.
Sense in veganism, the art of eschewing all pleasure in life, is one of the 21st century's most bizarre trends, from where I look at it. But there are green, plant-based shoots of recovery. The new fashion is for high-profile vegans, including explorer Bear
Are you kidding right now? My sister's playing her violin. I hope it's not in the video. I really hope.
Grills, to revealing they're detransitioning back to healthy, meaty diets. And celebrity chefs like John Mountain, who runs Fire Restaurant.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure, there's a chef. I feel like he banned all vegans from his restaurant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on this.
Australia is also leading the fight back. He's made global headlines this week after announcing, sadly, all vegans are banned from Fire for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding.
Yeah, I've heard about this. I also went to Vegan Booty's Instagram, and apparently she protested at this place. So yeah, I guess she proves his point even more why he bans vegans from his restaurant.
Many didn't understand. He's been flooded with fake bookings and hostile reviews. But I'm joined now by the vegan ban himself, John Mountain, and here in the studio, animal rights activist Joey Carstrong. Well, welcome to both of you. Okay, John Mountain, why did you ban vegans from your restaurant?
Vegans, because they march in there, and they scream and, pour blood all over the place. It kind of makes sense why he bans vegans.
Morning, Piers. I banned them from my restaurant because, look, I've been a chef for nearly 30 years, but on this particular incident, it was just too much. They grouped together, which, I'm very proud of the vegans for all sticking together. But they did. They grouped and banded together and then started hammering my business with one-star reviews. I saw my rating drop from a sensible 4.2 down to 2.
And what was the incident that provoked all this?
The problem that happened was a girl had emailed me 3 weeks before requesting a vegan selection. And I said, well, look, rather than saying that, what is it that you like? And she said, well, I like gnocchi and risotto. I thought, okay, no problem. We change our menu every day, Piers, so it's not an issue. The problem was on the day that she did turn up, I couldn't do it. I let her down, and it was a justifiable complaint.
And she went nuts.
Vegan Booty. It was definitely Vegan Booty, wasn't it?
Correct, but yeah, slightly.
I saw her Instagram. She literally went complaining on her Instagram. Apparently, she did a protest at this place. Something, and yeah, it went as well as you expect.
Nuts.
I mean, vegans, my thing about vegans is they tend to be, I don't know, they seem to me permanently hangry. Like the lack of meat in their diet makes them very intolerant of people and they get very agitated. And if you don't sign up to all things vegan in the way that they want you to, all hell breaks loose.
I think that seems to be the issue, Piers, to be honest. I think they're just missing a really good burger or a glass of milk, or both. They need to sleep more, be a bit more healthy. Although, the vegan diet allegedly is healthy, just not for everybody else. I think each to their own, Piers, 100%.
Okay, well, let's come to Joey. So Joey, Bear Grylls, who I know well, said he's embarrassed he used to promote veganism. He now eats a diet of red meat, blood, bone marrow, as well as salted butter, eggs, fruit, and honey. He says he's never felt better. Talking about his transition to a vegan diet, he said, I was vegan quite a few years ago. In fact, I wrote a vegan cookbook. I now feel a bit embarrassed about that because I promoted it. I thought that was good for the environment. I thought it was good for my health. And through time and experience and knowledge and study, I realized I was wrong on both.
He's embarrassed that he promoted a plant-based diet when he drinks urine and bile out of camel's stomach.
Urine's quite healthy.
Sorry, what? I don't know who he's talking about, but that's weird.
Yeah. It's healthy. Would you drink urine? Would you rather drink urine?
Absolutely, if I had to. Yeah,
but he's embarrassed that he promoted a vegan diet and he's not embarrassed of his behaviour on TV, and he thinks that eating the bodies of animals.
Why are vegans so angry?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question.
Well, he made a statement saying the vegans are hangry and angry, but he carried on and banned all vegans from his restaurant because of one simple complaint.
He's allowed to?
Yeah, he's allowed to ban.
Yeah, it's facts.
whole group of people. From
Well, he's a chef who's just sick of tailoring to vegan people who want to have all this stuff and get angry about meat.
Well, listen. Wait a second. He got a 2-star review when he was on Great British Menu. Right, he'd ripped off his mic, smashed up the studio, and said that he wanted to kill the guy for giving him a 2-star review of a fish dish that he made. He didn't ban all fish eaters from his restaurant.
Hang on, you
didn't ban all fish eaters.
Joey.
That's just one person. It's the entire community of vegans.
So, Joey, we're going to get personal. You were a gang member, so don't take the high moral ground about smashing something up.
Mate, I'm completely honest about
True?
it. There's been documentaries made about it.
So don't take the high moral ground about him losing his temper. You were literally in a gang.
I was 10 years ago. 10 years sober now. You're going to use that.
I'm just saying, if you're going to get personal with him.
But anyways, I don't walk around with dead baby pigs facing them like that. Like, does that look like someone who really gives a damn about animals?
Picture.
Like, you know, and that's his profile picture, looking at a dead pig.
Joey,
in Australia, one second, I just want to say
Joey,
this. In Australia, pigs are killed in gas chambers, okay? They cause pigs, they're horrible. Have you seen footage from inside a gas chamber?
Joey, here's the thing.
I recently exposed one in the UK.
Yeah.
They
Carbon
screamed to
dioxide.
death and begged for mercy. In Perth, there's a gas chamber called Lindley Valley Pork, right? And this guy serves pork at his restaurant. And why would you be more upset of a little complaint as a chef than pigs being murdered in gas chambers?
Let me ask you the question that I asked a vegan activist
He's gonna pull up the bee argument
the other day, which is that given that 80% or 90% of the world's almonds come from California, where they are made involving the demolition of billions of bees who get murdered, how do you feel about the little guys?
They don't get murdered. That's completely false, and I don't know why.
How many billions?
Yeah, it's completely false. No, it's not. I can look it up right now. Guardian. I think it's the Guardian. I think it is. Where is it? Guardian. I'm pretty sure this says that bees are mostly killed like in the process of growing avocados. This is the Guardian, the website he's gonna talk about.
How many billions of bees die in the pollination?
I've got the 2022 data right here. They die mostly from parasites and pests. 66% die of varroa mites or other pests and parasites. Some die from disease.
In the making
of
almonds and avocados.
They don't.
Oh, they do. They do.
The data is here. It's this here.
Do you know where I read this?
This here is data from US Department of Agriculture.
Do you know where I read this? I read it in the Guardian, the vegan Bible.
The vegan Bible.
Even the Guardian admitted that you vegans who eat avocados and almonds,
6.7%. This is not.
You don't care about the little guys.
We boycott.
Billions of bees get murdered, and you don't care.
Where do those bees come from?
Huh?
Where do those bees come
from? In America, they come from all over the country.
The commercial honey industry.
That's true.
And
a lot of them do.
Boycott? What do vegans boycott?
Go on.
The commercial honey industry.
Why don't you boycott almonds and avocados?
Because I don't see a reason to. Most of the bees are dying from mites.
You don't see.
Do you see pollination?
You don't see a reason to. Okay. All right.
Listen.
So you don't care about the little
guys.
Only
6% die from pesticides, so it's not really a rights violation. They're not murdering the bees.
Joey, here's my point.
The bees.
They are though, because they're spraying the pesticides on the plants.
Big pig.
1 second.
A big pig makes you cry. A little bee,
killed in gas chambers.
You don't care.
No, listen.
You don't care about it.
There's no reason to be upset about pollination.
Sometimes 50
they die from mites. Why aren't you angry at the mites?
Hang on, Joey.
Varroa mites.
Sort of shout over each other. Sometimes 50 billion bees die in 6
from
weeks.
mites.
To give you vegans.
I literally just told you they die from mites. Check out
that's not true.
These are agricultural stats
that is
from
not
America.
True. Read the
Guardian.
Read the Guardian.
You know, it'd be awesome if that vegan t-shirt went on the Piers board and show. She actually got invited, but she declined because I don't know.
I read it in an article, an anecdote, so it must be true. Listen,
Joey, how long have you been a vegan?
10 years.
Right, do you actually? Because you seem quite agitated to me. Like you want a bit of.
It's just about nonsense about bees being.
He kind of just always seems pissed off at everyone. Like he's
murdered when they die from mites.
They are murdered. They're murdered.
it's clown behaviour. Listen.
But you think, in a way, you represent what I feel about vegans, that you're all quite hangry.
Are you against animal cruelty, Piers?
Yes.
Then why do you support animal cruelty when you support the meat industry?
I've defended the bees for years.
No, well,
you support animal cruelty when you buy avocados and almonds.
they're not murdered. They die from mites.
Billions of bees are murdered so that you vegans can eat almonds and avocados.
Do you boycott honey where they're hired from?
John, let me bring in John here. John, look, here's my point about the vegans. There's a lot of hypocrisy, as there is with all these debates, right? Which is that if you want to eat almonds and avocados as a vegan, you feel virtuous, you think you're saving the planet as well. Actually, neither of those things are true. Billions of bees get killed to make almonds and avocados. People can go read the proper reports about this. Yeah. And also, they fly them then around the world, or they truck them around the world, and of course that is terrible for the planet.
They truck animal products around the world.
Do you believe, John, that there's a kind of basic hypocrisy here with the vegans?
Look, I think, Piers, what I've noticed is that there's a strange correlation that they have between eating meat and death and murder, which they like to keep promoting that murderous side. I think if they look at the definition of murder, this is human versus human, and that is it,
I mean,
look,
the definition of murder is human and killing another human. It's not killing an animal.
I'm 100% against animal cruelty, and for him to bring up the Great British Menu, well, it just shows his mentality, good lad, congratulations, well done. It's not what we're about. I think each should be to their own, and you should just enjoy your life. If they're
speaking absolute facts, just eat whatever you want. Who cares?
Going to argue, Piers, I feel that they should
enjoy your life.
But Joey, why can't you?
Why killing animals? Look at this,
Joey. It's
posing with a murdered piglet.
It's a pig. Yeah.
Posing with a murdered piglet, and it
Joey.
wasn't just you can't handle a simple complaint from a. And this woman, she's a very nice young woman. I spoke to this young woman. She's very nice, very kind, very polite, and you can't handle a simple.
Joey, let me ask you a question.
Celebrity chef,
Joey,
and it's clear.
Joey,
even meat eaters complain about his restaurant. He doesn't ban all meat.
Joey, if you want to be a vegan, I don't care, right? It's entirely down to you. If you want,
they're not being slaughtered.
Billions of bees. Everyone go and Google.
Billions of bees are getting killed by mites.
Here's what I say to everyone watching this, either on the show tonight or on YouTube later. Go and Google.
He actually has a live show. He's actually on TV.
Google bees.
U.S. Department of Agriculture staff.
Almonds.
Right here. Joey, please shut up.
Yeah. Avocados, and you'll see the truth. The truth. Even The Guardian, where they all are compelled to eat lentils every day when they wear their sandals to work.
This is a gas chamber, Piers. This is how pigs are killed and slaughtered in the UK. This is my investigation.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Why don't you play me the sound of billions of bees being murdered?
Piers,
I know that animals get killed so that I can eat pigs.
They're screaming to death.
Right.
Look at them. Face them.
What do you think bees do?
Face them. They're screaming.
What do you think bees do when you murder them?
They get killed by mites. This is gas chamber.
You get killed by mites. Bro, shut up.
Look at it.
No.
You don't even want to look at it.
They get slaughtered.
You're a coward.
I'm not cowardly.
Look at it.
I know that animals get slaughtered so that I can eat animal meat.
I stuck this camera in this gas chamber in the UK at Pilgrim's Pride, and they scream for their lives, and every single animal welfare
but here's my problem. Here's my problem.
And you eat bacon and you promote it.
I love bacon.
You promote it.
I love bacon.
You say you're against animal
cruelty. I love sausages. I love it all. I love eating meat.
You love animal cruelty.
Yeah, I'm prepared to admit I love eating meat. You're not prepared to denounce avocado.
Exactly. At least I can admit, that animals get killed, because of meat production. Vegans can't admit when they kill animals.
And almond
because you're making up stats. They don't get
because
slaughtered.
they actually lead to the extermination of millions of bees. Final word to John. John, is there anything that will persuade your mind to let vegans in? Because obviously he'd be a fantastic guest in your restaurant.
It's just discrimination, isn't it?
Thank you, Piers. I do apologise. I didn't hear you then.
It's just absolute childish behaviour, discriminating against the whole group of people because
you discriminate against meat here, so
it's a one little silly complaint. Go ahead.
Joey, when was the last time you laughed?
Last time I laughed?
You live a very sad life, it seems.
I heard you say that all bees are slaughtered because of avocados. It's an absolute abject lie.
It's an absolute fact.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Piers.
Undeniable.
Can I get a word
Facts don't care about your feelings.
John, final word to you.
Don't care. I'm actually going to end it here. So leave a like and subscribe for more content.